So in switch case is used to select any block of code from the multiple choices. Show you again the same example. Means I if we have any value, means we have red and we want to just check the value with multiple, means we want to compare our value with multiple options. Means we don't know what is the value of favorite color, fav colors. It may, let's assume it is dynamic, we don't know the value, so we have to check. We know it may be red, blue, green, or otherwise it will be anything default, means other than these three, then this code will be executed. So in switch case, this is the syntax of switch case. You have to write switch same as if else, switch and the condition in between the brackets. You have to write the condition in between the brackets. Okay, Rakhi. And in the parenthesis, means in the curly brackets, these are the curly brackets. Okay, in the curly brackets there is a options we are checking. We have the options we are checking with these options. Means the case 1, case 2, case 3, otherwise these three are not going to execute, or it will be not true, then our default case will be execute. Let's see how it works. We just assign red into our variable, into our user defined variable. Okay, and we just use this variable in our condition. Means we are checking, is the red equals to this red, or equals to blue, or equals to green. Let change the red here, green, and red here. Okay, this is for our output. Okay, Raki. So we have red in dollar fav color. Okay, we just use that variable into our switch statement in place of condition. This is the place of condition. Okay, Raki. And now we are the checking this condition with our multiple options. These are the multiple options. Means we are checking with firstly we are checking with, is this string is equals to green or not. If it is true, then it will execute these lines of code, otherwise it will go to the next case. Okay, so this is false, because in our $fav color there is a string red. Okay, so this case is written false, so this code will not going to execute. So in the second step, this case will be checking. It means this case will be compare our value, is that $fav color is equals to blue or not. This is also false, then this code is also not going to execute. In our third case, or we can say in our third option, we are checking, is our variables value $fav colors value is equals to red or not. Yeah, this is matched condition, means it will return true. If it returns true, then it will execute these line of code. Now, what is the code? Just we are echoing, means we just displaying a message. Yeah, we are displaying a message, your favorite color is red. Okay, and after this message we are using a break keyword, a break and with semicolon. Means this break will just terminate our switch statement. We can say statement or switch options. Means if this break executes, then no other case will be checking or will be executed. No other case means this default will be executed. If we found if the condition true in first place, green, then this code will execute. Okay, Rakhi. So break statement just break our switch statement. So the next three cases with including this default will not going to execute. Let me show you in browser. If I use red, what will the output? One second, Rakhi. Task. Okay, if I refresh our browser, then our output or result will be your favorite color is red. Means this case is executed. Okay, you got this or not? Means if our condition is true, then the block of code within the case will going to execute. Okay, and if we don't have the true condition, if I have a black string in our variable, then there is this is false, this is also false, even this is also false. Okay, Raki. Then if all the cases have the false result, then the default case will be execute. Means this line of code will going to execute. Let me show you. I did save that. Okay, your favorite color is neither red, blue, nor green. Yeah, this is exactly what we just equal. Okay, Raki. Means switch case is used for check the multiple options. Okay, and we have also a default case. If we don't found out the options, we can use the default one also. Okay, Raki. This is our switch state. Okay. ये सेशन आज खत्म होने के बाद भी कल और मैं चाहता हूँ कि उस मिशन की डिपेंडेंसी खत्म कर दी है मेरे इस पे पीएचपी और वेब सर्वर सब सेटअप कर दिया है ना हाँ ताकि तुम इसी लैपटॉप से पढ़ो और वो उसी लैपटॉप से कनेक्ट कीजिए राइट हाँ है ना कल अपन बात करेंगे उसको तुमको 3 पिन नहीं दिया हाँ 3 पिन ले लो ओके लेट्स मूव अहेड Raki. So let's see. We discuss about the switch case. We discuss for each loop. Okay, tell me, we discuss about the string or string function or not strlen and the str word count. We didn't discuss about that. Let's see the string function. These are the predefined functions. Means the functions provided by PHP. It is used in our string type variable or any other string. Okay, Raki. Let's see the first function, the string function. First one is strlen. You can say strlen. Means it will give you the length or you can say the number of character in our string. will return the number of character. How many character we have in our string. It will return the that value. So tell me Raki, how many character in our string, in this string, how many character? Hello space world 5, 5, 10, and this one is 11, and there is a space also. So space also, one second. One second. One second. Please be on. Please somebody using. G. Yeah. Let me show you. Browser set that 11. There is 12. Why it is 12? Because this symbol is also there after the word. There is a symbol, a special character. Okay. So yeah. So strlen just count the number of character in our string. Okay, Raki. This is predefined function, means provided by PHP. Okay. Let's see the next one. Next one is str underscore word underscore count. Means this function will count the words, number of words in our string. Let's see the code. Yeah, two. Okay, Raki. This is simple. This is this predefined function just count the number of words. How many words we have, means with space separated. How many characters are there? Simple. If you say in the coding logical format, if you say the logical format, how many characters in space separated format? Did you get the point, Raki? Yeah. If I just increase the space, then it will give us 3. Why? Because I just add a space in between the word character. Okay, let's move ahead. The third one is strrev. Yeah. strrev is used to reverse our string or our hold the string as a character wise, means in our this string there is a h in first place, okay, and this special character is in our last place, so it will just reverse our string. Means first place, in our first place there is a special character, after this special character there is d l r o w space o l l o h. Let me show you. Okay, means it just reverse our string character wise. Okay, Raki, is there any difficulty? Can we move ahead? Okay. The next one is search for a specific text within a string. strpos. It will return the position of our match text. Let me show you. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and in our seventh position there is a match character. Means if I use only w, then it will also return the 7, but not 7, it will return 6. Why? Because our positions or index starts with 0. Let me show you. It returns 6. 6 means it, it is saying that this function saying that there is a sixth position, a match word. It means same word we have in sixth position, or we can say same character we have in our string in sixth position. How it is sixth position? In zeroth position there is h, in first position there is e, then so on l l o space w. Means our position, or you can say index, starts with 0. Okay, Kushi? So it just return the number of position, nothing else. Okay, replace text within a string. str replace use the next our next use predefined function is str underscore replace, and str replace just replace a word from our given, from the given string. Means it, this function takes three arguments. Three argument means the word we want to replace, and the word we want to replace with. Means we want to replace world with dolly. Show you. Br tag. Br tag. Hello dolly. Means in place of world we just replace a dolly with str underscore replace function. The str underscore replace function takes three arguments. The first one is the word we want to replace, and the second one our the new word we want to replace with the old one. Okay, Raki. these are the simple. We sometimes we just want to, we have to use these, we use a predefined function in some places in our real-time application. That's why I just brief you with these functions. Okay, next one is, okay, this is our last request here, replace. These are the a string function, a string predefined function. Okay, is there any theory, any question regarding the string functions? All functions are clear. Okay, okay, Rafi, tell me, as we just discussed about the scope of variable or not, means what is the local variable and what is the global variable. Okay. I'm just declaring a variable, a dollar a with 10. Okay, Raki, and I'm just creating a function, a user defined function. With function keyword, any name, I just use demo package. Okay, if I want to just echo dollar a in our function, and I'm just calling our function, how to call, just use the name of our function. Now I can tell you what will be the output. I just, okay, what I have put, I'll just describe. I'm just assigning a value into a variable. Okay, after this I just create a function, a user defined function. Okay, and within our function I just echo the dollar a. Dollar a means I'm assuming that I get the answer 10 whenever this function is called, and this is the calling of our function, the simple calling. Okay, let's see in our browser. There is a error. There is an error. It's called the undefined variable. Means within our function a, within our function demo function, the variable, this variable is not recognized. Means in PHP, if we declare any variable outside the function, then it will not accessible within the function. Or if we declare any variable within the function $b, I just assign 20 into b, I'm just directly echoing echo $b. So it will give me, I just comment this, it will also give me the same error but with different ones. Yeah, same error with variable b also. This variable means the a is not recognized within this function and b also not recognized outside this function. I have to control X, define our variable within the function if we want to use within the function. And if I just use any variable outside the function or define any variable, I can use outside anywhere outside, but not within any function. This is a function. What is a function? Function is a block of code and it will execute whenever we call the function. This is the calling of our function. Now, one second. Now here is output 10, 20. Oh, I have to use these 10 because of sorry 20 because of our echo dollar b, and the 10 because of calling of this function, this our demo function by this line of code. And if we call, then execute our block of code in our function. There we just define a variable a and we are assigning the value 10 and just echoing the value. Okay, Kushi? Means we cannot use this b within directly. If I want to directly echo the b, I cannot echo, and it gives us a error because a b is not accessible with this function. This is called, means if we any, this is not the accessible with this function. This is called the scope of our variables. Means in PHP, the scope of our variable outside, if we declare outside any function, so scope of our variable will be outside only. And if we declare any function within the function, then the scope of our variable of this function variable of this variable is scope of this variable is within the function only. Scope of a is within the function demo only, and dollar $b is outside only, not in any function. Is there any confusion, Raki? Yeah, you can ask me. Okay. Okay, let's see. There is a what global data type. There is a keyword in PHP. Keyword is called global. Means it just point out which variable is declared as global. Means this is you can say the dollar $b is global, but it is not accessible within the function in PHP. So if we want to access this, or we want to just manipulate this variable within any function, we can use the dollar globals. This is also a dollar globals is a predefined keyword. Okay, let me show you how we use. B. We declare B in outside of our function. So it is not accessible within the function. Okay. If I just let me comment this. Yeah. So there is no error, no undefined variable error here. Why? Because we just tell the PHP that I want to use the variable which is just defined outside the function. Did you get the point? Means this is the global variable, but we cannot directly access this variable within the function, within this function. We have to use this keyword, the dollar globals. If we use this keyword dollar globals, then only we can access this variable. We can manipulate this variable, we can add or reduce any number or the string, we can just convert it to a string, anything just you want. Tell me, Raki, did you get the point of globals? Is there any query regarding globals? Global, this is keyword. We use this keyword to just access our variable which is defined outside the function. If I directly just echo, it will give us an error. Dollar $p. I already execute this code on undefined variable error. Okay, Raki. So we just dollar globals and we in the brackets within the single quote we use B, not dollar $b. We just use B. Means there is a B variable outside the. It just refers this variable. Means this just tell there is a B variable. B variable means dollar $b. B variable outside of this function, and I want to use that variable. Just tell the dollar globals. Okay, Raki. Is there any query? Any confusion? Okay. So Raki, we just discuss. Tell me, we discussed about the class and object also. Yes or no? Class. We discussed about the class. I remember we discussed about the class. We just create a class and use that class by the creating the object of that class. We didn't discuss about the classes. Let me check. I don't remember. Revise that topic. I think what to discuss about. Okay, correct. Here is a class and the object concept. What is the class? If you want to take the real world example, if you say a car, what is a car? Car is a class. If you say a Audi car, then you are just Defining the car means the Audi car is the object of car. Did you get the point? Means car is a class. A human is a class, and the Rakhi is the object of human. Human class means you are a object of human class. I am the object of human class. Okay, Rakhi, you got the point. Let's see in our example. To define a class, we just use a class keyword. This is also predefined keyword. We use this keyword to defining our class, and after this class we just use our class name. Let's let's assume car. Okay, I'm just going to define a class and with name car. In this class I'm just using a variable. I have to use var in our class. If I want to use any variable or declare any variable, then I have to use var and the dollar name. Okay, this is our class. We named it a car, and we just define, not initialize, we just define a variable. Okay, now in class we can have the multiple functions. Function, what is the function? Function is the block of code. Just function, this kind of function, this is a function. You can see that this is a function. Okay, we can have within our class we can have the multiple function. Let's see. I just, what's my requirement? I just, if I want any, if I create any object of our class car, then I want to just assign the name of, assign the any name in our variable, and I want to print that too. Did you get the requirement? Means I want to create the object by this, by these objects of, or any one object. I want to assign any name into our this variable, and I want also the print that name also. Print that name also. This is my requirement. Okay, Rakhi? Rakhi, are you there? Okay. Okay. Let's see how we do this. I'm just creating a function. Function set. Just give the name set, brackets, and these are the curly brackets. I'm just passing a argument $a dollar this our variable name, and we are assigning the argument value. Whatever we can, it will assign into our the name variable. And this is the dollar this is also the predefined keyword. It is used to just refer our local variable. Means this is our class variable. It just tells this is our class variable. Okay, so this is our function to setting the value. Now using one other function, another function to get the value. I just name it get. You can use any name. Okay, just fine. I just call the get, just echo. Again we have to use this. You just want to echo our variable value, whatever be the value at that time. You want to just echo. Okay, this is our class definition. Means we just created a class. called car, and we just define a variable within our class, and we define two methods. You can say method or you can say functions. Two functions to just setting any value of to this variable, and just echoing the value of this variable at the particular time. Okay, this method takes one argument. Whenever it will called, we have to pass one value. You can pass any string or any numeric value. Okay, so we just define this class. This class is not going to execute automatically. Means I just, if I save it and I want to execute, there is nothing, no output, because class will not execute automatically. I have to create the object of the class, and by using that object only we can execute our class. Let's see how we create the object. You can use any name. I just use obj1, and after the equals to symbol I have to use the new keyword. New new also a predefined keyword. It's used to just creating the object of our particular class. After new I have to use the class name, whatever be the name. So I just use the car and these brackets. So we just create a object of our class, car class, of our car class. Okay, Raki. Now I want to just set the value into our variable by, we can set the value by using this function, using set function. Okay, dollar obj. You can only access these functions by object of this class. Means we just created the dollar obj. This is the object of our car class. So we can use only object of this class to setting, getting first one, set the, and I have to pass a value, because this set function have one argument. Argument means we already discussed about the argument. Our function can be without argument, can be with a one or multiple argument, or can also have a default argument. Okay, Raki, we already discussed about the argument, functions with arguments or without arguments. Okay, I have to pass any value, so I just pass audio, the semicolon. But I just call this function. So this this string will going to assign in our argument, and our argument is assigned to our variable. Means now the value of our dollar name is, odd. But if I just run our code, there is nothing, a blank page, because we didn't call or we didn't echo anything till now. We didn't call the get method. If we want to see the value of our variable, we have to call this get method. Show you dollar obj1, our object, get method of our car class. Now output will be a simple echo of our variable, means audio. Did you get the working? Is there any confusion? Raki? Means we just create or define a class, and we just use that class by just creating the object. By these object we call or set in get function just echo the value of our variable. Get the logic of class and object? Not really. You can ask me what's the confusion. I'll describe it. What's the confusion? The exact confusion. Confused in class, how we declare a class, why we use this keyword, why we use dollar this, or why we creating this kind of object. What is the confusion? You can tell me. Yeah, you have to practice this. Then if you practice, you will just your confusion will be okay. One second. Oh, you have to practice of this class and object. Otherwise, you will just forget that within 2 days. Within 2 days. Okay, okay. So I will revise this topic in tomorrow's session. And tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow is okay. There is a problem in Friday. Okay, 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 Raki. Let's stop today's session here. Okay, bye bye, Raki.